Alright, here we go, everybody. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Superbosses percent. We just got a 303. Pretty close to the sub 3. We are doing a challenge right now to, by the end of the day, if I can get sub 3, or I'll have to gift 33 gift subs. So we got like, yeah, I probably have like 6 more hours to go before that. So that should be like 2 more runs, or if I need to stop the run early, like if I'm losing too much time and need to restart it early, I have some leeway for that. But yeah, let's get into it. So Superbosses percent, you don't know, it is to beat all of the 5 Superbosses in the DLC as fast as possible. So 4 at Endless Tower and then Osquio. We are doing this on Expert difficulty, and this is Glitchless. Yep. But yeah, this is all on current patch 2, by the way. So we've had to deal with the hidden damage bonuses on 4 pictos being removed on the routing in the past like 2 months.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, come on, let's do it. Let's go for sub 3. Another thing I should mention is I'll probably be focusing a lot during this today. So this is, if you're watching this as a recording, I probably won't be commentating on it too much. I'll point out obvious things that are definitely important to the run and the route, but there's probably a lot of times where I will be focusing on making sure I don't mess anything up, and I'm reading ahead at my notes to what I need to do. So yeah.
I can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
Our goal is Paintress try to do Paintress in sub 145.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah.
I know what you need.
Hey, you seek for good luck.
Come on. And
All right.
yes.
Now here's the big question. Are we gonna get a crit on Mael? I haven't had a crit on her in forever. Harriet! Would I even remember what I need to do if I did get— oh, crit! Get hit here on purpose. Yes.
Hope your Lumina converter works better.
And a 6 out of 10 overcharges a little bit faster than 7 out of 10. I remembered. Hey, we saved 1 second. This is the run. This is it.
Oh, the plaza is lively.
Like a 5% chance to get a crit at this point, so
It's still a mystery to me, but oh well. The red and
I'll
white
use that 1 second very, very
always found it
wisely.
beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago.
Thank you for the good luck.
But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it?
Since we are just walking here, just to give a little bit of an overview again on how Superbosses is going to play out. So we have the first 2 acts. Going to be mostly any percent, but definitely will get a few extra pictos along the way. Shield Affinity, Empowering Attack or 2 that come to mind for sure. Burning Mark also. Probably more.
Look around. We've had a whole life.
But it's going to be Act 3 where all the things pick up pace a lot. We're going to go to Versus drafts early, get all of the DLC, well, most of the DLC pictos and weapons where they're relevant to the build that we're going to make. We're going to make a build using the Eskin weapons on Lune and Mael, use both of them, both their damage potential to take down the Superbosses really quick. We suit up both of them and then use CL for support. It can make them go really, really fast. So we're going to try to form those builds as fast as possible in Act 3. It'll take about an hour to do so.
Sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in this.
Thank you, Doc, for the good luck.
Let's at least check on Mael and my apprentices.
Gustav, we got something for you.
Gustav, we've got something for you. Whatever could they have for me?
For your field, they'll oh, and
I shall.
never.
I can do that.
I promise.
Andrea,
I'll use
I should check on Mael.
I wonder how many seconds I've spent looking at that journal. No, don't talk to her.
Tell you what.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there, why I wasn't doing the square prompts, but definitely lost like 2 seconds probably.
No, I don't.
Emma think
Lumia's. Besides,
right.
sure.
Doubly luck.
All right.
Old man.
You're this time.
No, that 1 second time save is very important. Just watch.
Emma's here.
Our beloved.
Don't get too.
My darling sister has arrived. She'll kill me if I don't say.
We're gonna get a 2:59:59.
The chief can't. What?
This is.
I've heard you.
You and I.
You should put that in.
There are so.
Em, you're.
We're never.
You're so.
Just take.
Me.
We're her. She really. You mean the one?
Just suggest.
I do. Anyway.
See? Very important 1 second time save. I'm actually surprised that did still gold. Remove that for easier menuing later. It is funny that it was exactly 1 second. Yeah, when I talk about my time saves, I'm very, very accurate with them. Let's heal and stay in case we make a little mistake up here. What I'm doing there, by the way, before a cutscene, is cutscene transition menuing. Basically, there's a little transition where the black bars come down early, right before a cutscene, about 4 seconds. You menu right before you enter the trigger point for it. It's a little tight, but not too tight. You enter it, if you menu, pause the game right before you go into that trigger where it starts that transition, you basically can menu for free for no time lost for those first seconds before the cutscene comes up. The cutscene will kick you out of the menu, but we use it everywhere now in the run. It's very important. Not forget critical burn. Crit rate's gonna be pretty low. By the time we get to Eveque, as long as burn is on, we'll have Gustav at around 45% crit chance. And for most fights, our big damage hitter in Act 1 is gonna... Come on. That was kind of slow, but it's okay. Yeah, for most of Act 1, our big, while an enemy is under burn, our big damage hitter, Gustav or Mael, will have around a 45 to 50% crit chance on any of their moves. Plays into a lot of Eveque,
Is that
Goblu, Patatats,
Looks
Tournament.
An advantage.
Francois. Yeah. The only Lampmaster when we start getting a 100% crit rate build with Lune and things start to pick up pace,
The indigo tree's over there.
where we don't have to rely on RNG as much. emphasized as much. Definitely RNG everywhere. Okay, parry both of these. Hope for Gustav target because he gets more AP and can finish the fight quicker. Yeah, I will have to hit the weak point here. Yep.
Blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful. Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69.
Nice.
The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
No, that was too early. Otherwise, I would put the new weapon and 2 pictos on Gustav. It'll probably add 3 seconds on the menu up here. Fine.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hurry! An advantage.
An advantage.
A storm has come.
This fight helps with XP, but also gives us lighter M. Weapon on Lune.
We can use that.
So we should be level 3 with both of them now. Get the skills for Gustav. Cutscene transition into this fight to put that on.
Ready to evade.
Boy, oh boy, it's Eveque. Not the best opening move I would have wanted.
Feel the burn.
Okay, this is good for AP and Verso or Gustav targeting.
I'm ready.
Verso? Who's Verso? No crits though.
Take him down.
That's not a crit either. Not looking good in terms of damage. Need damage like above the V and his name on the health bar if we want to do the fast fight. But the fast fight is extremely hard to do nowadays on the current patch.
A storm is coming.
Okay, this is a good single attack on Gustav. Hopefully he crits it. Yeah, okay, that helps. Still won't be enough though, so I'm not even gonna add the extra shots. Well, actually, it might have been actually. Okay, want to get the crit here.
For those who come after.
That is 5 of X without a crit.
Building up chroma.
Wow.
Brace yourselves. I'll do it.
So we're doing backup now, which is basically this counter, this attack that he does, we want to dodge it no matter what. No parry. And that will cause him to charge his weak point up, it basically brings back his weak point, and we can use it for damage here to finish him off quicker. I'm gonna shoot this guy to the left for AP.
I'm ready.
Didn't mention it either, but it's very important for us to not take damage on this fight either, especially early on to get the no damage bonus. We also need to keep at least one Abyss alive to get all the XP that we want from that bonus. But yeah, that was an average backup. Not good, not bad. Was hoping for a little bit of time save there, but it's fine. As long as Goblu goes well, that'll give us a good head start. I know my Ancient Sanctuary split is pretty good right now too. So definitely want to get some time save from Goblu, because I'll probably lose a little bit of time on Ultimate Sakabatot. Hey, Widow! Praise for the good Goblu, please.
The message said head north to the
Thank you for the good
weird
luck.
corals.
And a door in a hut.
So empowering attack, that picto that I got right there after Eveque, that's our first deviation from any percent to
We won't
super
find
bosses
my L
percent.
if we're dead.
Okay, that is a picto that we need later. In Act 3. We want to start learning it. Pictos take 4 fights to learn as Luminos, so we're going to try to start learning it now. Going around is pretty important too, so we want to pick up good drops that are on our path. We're also going to do the Debonair fight up here, this optional fight, but also with XP, money, a little bit of
Doesn't
everything.
matter. They're between us and Mael.
Those mines. Be careful.
So once we get Mael, we're going to basically put on the pictures that we have
Slow
on
down.
Gustav
I
over
don't know
on
what's
Mael.
inside yet.
And so she's going to be the person where she's going to have, like, with an enemy that has burn on, she's going to have basically a 45% chance to do a crit. So we're going to try to line up her Pierces, Virtuous Stance, while Lune also applies Defenseless and Gustav applies a Mark. All those buffs and debuffs apply to try to align with when she gets a... does her strong move, and hopefully the crit applies when we do that move.
How did you find me?
That's where RNG can come into play with Goblu a little bit.
Do you know who left it?
A little slow on the menuing. No.
A message? Again. All right.
Now I got one crit there, so I did a mark instead of a powerful. I know that should be enough. one of those situational things you can
That was
change real fast. Saves like a second and a half. Overuse the powerful. I think it's a second and a half. There's actually quite a lot of situational things you can do in Act 1. Well, everywhere actually, but yeah, I probably won't utilize all of them. There's still a lot of Act 1 stuff with this current routing that I haven't been exposed to. So here, no crits, so we need to do Spark with one shot. The burn kills him. So this is an optional merchant fight, but merchants will give us cool pictos or weapons, so... And exposing attack is a very cool picto. So we want to get that for this.
Who could have done this?
And then this optional fight that we do up here is for Blue Radium level 3, which is the weapon that we get for Mael for Goblu fight.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Plus XP and Chroma.
Take him down.
I was able to do like a rapid fire gun technique there where if I line it up correctly and I shoot fast enough, he usually doesn't stagger far away from me where all of those will line up and hit his head. If he gets a crit though, he does stagger far further away. You gotta watch out for that, where it could mess up and you lose all your AP. No, come on. I probably could have just gone to the next flag if I missed that one. Probably if I missed that like jump on the flag, because you can carry your momentum if you press the input for the flag at the same time as you jump. So you can save a few seconds by jumping forward while the flag menu comes up. If I didn't get that there, I probably should have just used the flag before Goblu to do my menuing stuff at. Fine. Only a few seconds. I do need all the seconds that I can get, but this isn't a time that's, you know, like it's not like I gotta play up to Sum of Best or anything. My Sum of Best still needs a lot of improving to do in general in this category. Oh, I didn't even get Thunderfall off. Shoot. Okay, Goblu. Do it.
Let me help.
Oh, yes. Give me a crit. Thank you. Now give me another crit, please. Come on, be generous, Goblu. Yes. I think I did a 1.1 QT instead of 1.2 though, which sucks a little bit, but I'll go for fast fight. Yes, he crits. Yes. Yes! Oh my god. That is a really, really good fight. Relies on a lot of RNG to pull that fight off. Like, I'm talking about maybe like, I want to say it's maybe like 1 in 20, 1 in 30 chance maybe.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can.
That's a
trust him.
really, really good start.
Well, at least we can upgrade.
Thank
our
you, Doc.
pictos.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrels then.
Hope I can get the quick batonk though. I needed to practice this more. Yes! Got it.
Chroma is flowing.
Finesse and grace.
Full QT, get all the AP back.
I'm ready.
Now I want to save all the AP on Lune here, because if we're unlucky and we don't get the crits that we want here, right here. We did get the crit. Wow, we are extremely lucky right now. But if you don't get the crit there, basically you just need to follow up with Ice Lance on Lune to finish off the fight.
Nice.
Show mod folder. Don't worry, statistically we'll see all the RNG come against me later. That's how it usually works. I need to take off Thunderfall if I can at some point. You have to counter this. The only move you have to counter.
Chroma is flowing.
Just because of the way it works, he brings up his shield indefinitely.
A storm is coming.
Okay, so on this next fight, we want to up Mael's might on the flag, but we also want to get Rain of Fire this early. It does help, especially when we have Blue Area 4. Helps this fight go a lot faster than what we're typically used to.
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
Like, our goal is to try to finish Ultimate Sakbatot in 3 turns now.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
They built it to make their village harder to find.
And try to put on a new weapon on Gustav if we can during this. Yep, we got it. Good. Okay. So there's ways to make this faster depending on your targeting, but I'm just gonna stick to the regulars. Yeah, I think for this we have to anyways.
Get ready.
Okay, so here, Rain of Fire. Give me crits. Yeah!
Take cover.
No, I'm not gonna parry it. I don't think I will. Probably didn't need to do that counterattack actually, but whatever.
Let's spill some ink.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I definitely cleaned up the last turn of that. That was pretty similar to my PB last time, except I definitely cleaned up that last turn a lot better. I think I can still... I probably could have done one less counterattack, too, I'm pretty sure. I'm just not confident in knowing how much burn damage is going to do and how that second Rain of Fire is going to work without me being in Virtuous stance. But I'm... Yeah, I want to say... I'm pretty sure they would have done enough damage without that counterattack, especially that... Yeah, like that first... It was the first hit of Rain of Fire that finished that fight, not the second one, so definitely could have done a lot more damage.
It's really a village of Gestrels.
Let the damage on that second Rain of Fire carry it out more.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite.
But yeah, you see how powerful having Rain of Fire that early is, especially with Brularium level 4.
Others have passed. A whitehead. You know him. So
And it does help us in the tournament too if we can get a parry on the first, or a crit on the first parry on any of these guys.
the strain. Lead the way.
For survival on the continent.
Dawa.
Let's start.
Okay, so if we do get a crit here, we didn't. Okay, so we're gonna do de-engagement to make them more weak to fire and then Rain of Fire. This is the typical script.
Let's start.
But if we do get a crit on the first parry, we'll go to Swift Stride and then do a Pierce Say our next turn after. That should do a faster fight. Which we don't have burn on these enemies when they do their first attack on us, so our crit rate isn't as high as how much it has been, like 45. That's good. You know, like 45, 50%. It's gonna be more like 20, 25% now. I forget exactly. Wow. None of those guys wanted a crit on the first one.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Okay, so here's CL. We cannot die to her or else the whole run is dead, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh boy. I thought it was too early on two of those parries. We don't need engagement on her, so just go into Rain of Fire. No crits. Dang it, if you crit one of those, I think finishes it. That's fine. Pretty slow turning in terms of RNG, but not like RNG really saves you a ton of time either.
The part
Very.
Thank you.
just drop.
Not like Goblu or Eveque where you could be like losing a minute. Like probably has like, I mean, if you're super lucky, you could probably save a good amount of time, but one or two of those fights had decently good RNG, probably swayed by like 10 seconds maybe. No extra polished catalyst so far, so we probably won't be able to get lighter rim level 9 unless Francois drops 2 polished catalysts, which is pretty rare, but he has been doing that for me lately. And then we can get lighter rim 9 before Lampmaster, and that helps makes it so that we don't have to do as many counterattacks on Lampmaster. Sleep. Okay, so SEA's Cave. All agility, all might, DL, all might except for 1 agility.
Feeling better?
Then Lightning Dance.
We can
I did
debrief
not
on the
take off
way.
Thunderfall, so I will
Let's
have to
head east
automatically
to
apply
SK's
Lightning
nest.
Dance. Then I'll get Phantom Blade. Phantom Blade and then Intervention. And put Intervention at the top. CL's menu. Okay. Cool. And got those are 2 things that you have to do before this Francois fight. Equip Medallion on Mael, the weapon we won in the tournament by winning with Mael. And then Critical Moment is what we bought at the tourney merchant right before we left. And that has to be on Gustav here to give him the turn order that we want.
Osquio is said to feed on light.
Anything else though
okay,
that I do menu-wise,
I don't
it's
know.
just for helping before Lampmaster. It's not needed
Deja vu
for
again.
Francois. The extra might was needed on Mael for this Francois fight. If we don't crit, we'll have to follow up with a Gustav attack, sorry. Yeah. Verso? Who's Verso? Hey, Brown Gold, thank you for the good luck. This is it. Hopefully. I gotta lock in for the next 2.5 hours.
The more information we get, the more questions I have.
You okay, Sia?
Yeah. Osquio is surprising.
Run! Don't use that 1 attack on me, Francois. Ooh, he's gonna do it.
A storm has come.
No crits. That's okay because we can just, as long as we have Saccharum level 4 on, on Gustav, then we can finish that fight with him.
But you
Scram! Alright, cool. Sounds good, Brown. Yeah, we gotta get all these goals now. There's a lot of big goals that I have been waiting to get
The painter
with
is
these
created
splits.
them too.
If not,
They gotta show up
who
this
else?
time.
Maybe they came from another world.
I really want a good head start that puts us way ahead so that I don't have to worry about making like no time losses at all in the final hour. It'd be really nice. Okay, cool. Yo, Kira. Yo, yo, thank you for the raid. How's it going? Synthetic, hello, welcome. Welcome in, raiders. We are doing a really big, expensive challenge to try to get sub 3 or today, or else I have to gift 33 gift subs. So we just got a 303, really big improvements. And now we have a really good lucky start already, so yeah. Hopefully we can pull this through. But thank you so much, Kira. I hope your stream was well. We gotta upgrade lighter rim. Okay, yeah, we only get lighter rim 8 this time, so I will have to add our extra counterattacks on Lampmaster. Oh, go to sleep. Alright, sounds good, Kira. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Perfect.
Rising start. Here we go. Oh, I did that too early. Ooh. Okay, we gotta get Delaram here. Been thinking about doing Delaram with keyboard and mouse. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but eh. Don't want to do it on the fly. I would want to practice it first. Hi, Phil. Bye, Phil.
Perfect.
My L. Yeah, that could have been a little faster. Okay, we're gonna get first strike up here, a really good picto to let us play first. Use it later if everyone in our party has it to run away from a fight altogether.
Well, that will help. A shrine to the paintress.
The paintress destroyed our world, and someone built her a shrine.
Okay, so we do have like a really big crit build that we're gonna try to work on Lune right now, and that crit build does rely on her being at low HP to pull off. So we're gonna use this fun little ability and fail the QTE to put us to low health. But this fight is also so we can start learning first strike, the first of 4 fights that we need to win to learn it as a Lumina. I should note that the Delram weapon that we just got towards the beginning of this split, like that's for Gustav / Verso, but we're not going to use it until Act 2. It'll come in handy for Duollistos.
Looks like a farm.
Like old times, eh?
Now, it's not part of this route to get this extra Lumina, but I like to get it just in
This
case.
will be useful.
In case I need an extra Lumina. It does help in case Lune dies at the start of Act 3, like when we're trying to do get the feint from the Rage Baiter guy in the DLC. Lune will, if she dies, she won't get as much XP as everyone else, and she'll be down 1 Lumina for Sprong, so I like to get that just in case of that, I guess. Okay, pretty much every run I've done today and yesterday, I have messed up Lampmaster in some way, so I really, really hope I don't mess it up right now. I need to redo team formation as well. Almost forgot to do that.
An advantage.
Flurry is over there. Ooh, but I sense something scary.
Let me float. Brace yourselves. I told you.
Good.
That hurts. Not looking good.
Okay.
Get ready. Get ready.
Take cover. Let's push forward.
Okay, good. Phase 2. Okay, fast attack. Good. Fast and easy.
Take cover. Not looking good.
Your turn to shine.
We applied defenseless there. We still have powerful on. So that gives us the extra buff that we need here in phase 2 that we didn't in phase 1, and that looks really good. Let's go. Hehehe.
We've done nothing to you. We should be on the same side.
Yo, hey Max. We're doing good. Yeah, 46. My goal was just sub 48. for Act 1.
us up there.
46, though, is pretty good. Alright, everyone, it's time. It's that moment where we have to say goodbye to Gustav because he's gonna go run his errands and go do some grocery shopping. Gonna go get, dare I say it, milk. That's okay because we got Verso to keep us company while he's gone. Yo, Shane, hello. Welcome in. There you go. A god milk emote. It would work so well for Gustav. Yeah, we need we need him to pick up chicken wings too. Everyone make their make your order now. Gustav will be back. I'm sure at some point. He'll be back at some point.
Swim, swim.
Swim, swim.
Everyone okay?
Cool. Alright, so Verso's got, like, it's okay that Gustav's gone for now. For now. Because Verso's got some really cool stuff to show us. He's got some really cool tricks. He's gonna show us how to gradient parry, so watch closely. First we're gonna mark, but then we're gonna parry it. Just like that. Are you taking notes? Good.
Any other tricks we should know?
One thing at a time.
So that tutorial there is guaranteed to, like, because Verso's supposed to show us something, it's guaranteed that he gets targeted there, so we can use that as a way to set up low health on him very efficiently. Than, say, having to use... There's a lot of ways we set up low health, but having the enemy attack us and kill us in something that we otherwise couldn't skip definitely is a very quick way to do it.
These are all expeditions?
A single Nevron took out most of them.
Is it still around?
I've only seen it once, many years ago, so most likely not.
Cool. Need to change formation here, take my L off, put CL on. Did I get over? It did, cool. Didn't think I jumped the fence. Agreeal. I'll let Gustav know right away.
Looks like we passed the danger zone.
And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Okay, so we definitely want enough chroma in order to afford inverted infinity, another really good picto. Oops. A little slow in the menuing there because I accidentally traded for the wrong picto, but that's okay. We can take that off, but not Dodger on skill yet, because we might need it in this fight.
I've lived through worse.
So when he's at low health, Berserk slashes scales really well. Making this fight, Verso's fight.
I'll manage. I've got this.
Dodge, CL.
Leave Ciel alone. This is like one of the only times Lune plays support. Like, well, I mean, he does play support in Act 1 with applying defenseless and burn a lot, but in that kind of way. But the only thing in phase in Act 2, I should say.
Bring it on.
A storm is coming.
Let's carve a path.
Probably could end with Defiant Slash, but I'm gonna be safe and do Berserk. Defiant is just like 2 seconds faster, maybe. I actually don't know how much faster it is. It's definitely faster. But yeah, that was good. Just for the, except for the menuing right before converted affinity. Otherwise, I probably would have golded this. Absolute cinema.
Is this the place?
Nah, not fast enough. I mean, I got one picto on, but I didn't get to take Dodger off CEL. We'll have to at some points to save Lumina to afford other things. I don't have Lighter Room 9, so I do need to upgrade it right now. We'll also get Skillson 6. Did I do that? Wait, what? Oh, I did, but okay, I see. I had extra polish, so okay. Whatever. It doesn't matter if we upgrade to level 7 this early. In fact, could I be doing too much damage on the Visage's masks now? Huh. I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
How far to Minoko Station?
With Osquio?
That was interesting. SK was trying to say acceleration and he got cut off by Lune's line, I guess. I don't know if I've ever like seen that before, actually.
Not far from here.
Uh-oh. Huh? I'm confused. Uh-oh. Crap. I never put Energizing Start on in Act 1. That's why she didn't have enough AP there. Ooh. When do I need Energizing Start by? There's a Lumina. Crap, that is not good.
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Monaco.
A train.
Really not
Gustav would have
good.
liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late. But here we are. Monaco Station.
Is that a Grundy?
What's the problem? So back in Stonewave Cliffs, I never put Energizing Start on CL. So that means I never used Lampmaster and Duollistos and that fight that we just got through as fights that I was able to use to start learning the Lumina. So I'm missing 3 fights to start learning. Yeah. So I might need to find 3 more fights to actually be able to learn Energizing Starts. Pretty sure this did happen to me a few months ago, and it was a kind of nightmare to figure out. I mean, we have time to start trying to figure it out, but I'm not confident. Because I think we might have to do some extra fights in frickin' Visages, and that's not going to be fast at all. I mean, that's going to be 1 fight. This will be 2 fights. I mean, I can maybe take it off and put it on my L, and she can learn. Yeah, that might be a good solution, actually. Put Energizing Start on my L for her 2 fights in Old Lumiere.
Let's push forward.
Verso, why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting.
I don't know
next
if
to lazy arse.
is that something that I put
You didn't
on
teach them,
everyone
did you,
in Old
you
Lumiere.
lazy old fart?
Only CL I put it on as a
Very
loop.
well.
Okay.
I shall generously.
No, that should work. I think that should work.
Careful, Verso.
I'm losing time here because I had to do the merchant, or the curator. The curator weapon upgrades, which I was able to skip completely, so that's my main time loss there. I am losing a little bit of time because I had to readjust the fights, because DL didn't have Phantom Blade, but was definitely expecting at least 20 seconds of time loss there. Okay. No, Lune needs Energizing Start. Crap. He needs Energizing Start. Oh man. I can't put it on her or after Mael's Chevalier fight. How important is Energizing Start to Lune? And I mean, it gives her the HP. Yeah, I have to keep it on her. Crap. That means I need to do 1 extra fight somewhere in Visages. Okay, let me focus on this menu. F-Store, Verso.
Welcome, my friends, to old. Lumiere.
Didn't mean to do that.
Is anyone still here?
Just Neverons.
So this is where our piece of Lumiere used to be. Before the fracture ripped apart the world and threw us into the sea.
Okay, I actually got that picked off. Nice. Dude, what is... Okay, so what's... We need to figure out what fight... How we're gonna do a fight in...
landing us in this quagmire.
In,
It's okay, Minoko. Let's move on, shall we?
How are we gonna complete a fight in
How exactly did our
Visages?
piece
Can we
of
do the fight that
Lumiere
we
end
set up
up
low
on
health on?
island
How would
when
I do
the rest
that?
of the city is here?
One of the great mysteries. I wish we had.
No, you...
Sweet taste of battle.
Been a while since I've gotten caught by that guy.
So, Minoko, what was life like before the fracture?
The world was smaller and cozier, livelier. There were many more.
I can't use old Luminaire fights because then I can't put the Picto back on Lune for Renoir.
Only a fraction of a fraction survived.
And I need that Picto for the HP, otherwise the strat to get to low health during the Renoir fight isn't gonna work. Yeah.
Speaking of home, where do you live in Lumiere?
Above a bakery near the center. Angelique's Lingerie. I hate that every
With the Lunes group, what do you mean?
Still there.
It's
Like just do one of those random Chevalier fights with Lunes group?
I never said that was treasure.
I don't know how to get through it fast enough, I guess. I can probably set low health up on... Oh, I forgot that I accidentally healed myself.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, that's... Never mind.
let's spill some ink.
Probably a faster thing than that I could have done. Just skip it. That's pretty slow. What happens when I accidentally rest out a flag and get rid of all of Verso's... Like his Berserk Slash scales on HP, so if I heal, it's all that kind of goes away. So that fight just had like almost 30 seconds. We're not in a very good state. Not very good. Okay, so Visages. If I set up low health on Lune and Verso, I can probably do a random fight in the glass right before getting glass cannon.
I think I'm close.
Yeah, the Consortionist probably. Yeah, no, I could do it on the Consortionist. Going into the Sad Veil, because that's only one enemy, and I can easily just set up like Lightning Dance or something for that. Yeah, no, that should
Why
work.
does it feel so familiar?
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, that was really close, Lune.
Forced us into this. Let's carve a path.
Let's push forward.
She won't help you this time.
Gives me 1 extra AP, means I can do an energy 10 instead of leadership. That was a good version of the fight. My menu was fine, so even though I lost 30 seconds to the Chevalier fight, it's still fine. Yeah, we're still doing good. I will lose like 30 seconds to the contortionist fight, but at least I understand what I need to do. Probably. I'll just have to make sure that I re-put CL into the formation after we leave Joy Mask. Okay, yeah, I think I know the solution. Also, hey, D-Wins.
The fastest ball.
And Edelgod, yo, 55 stream streak, Edelgod, yo, thank you so much.
Wet.
Very impressive.
So this is Visage Island.
He who guards truth with lies.
Are those faces?
An infinite sea of them.
Is the island singing?
I can probably put
This melody.
energizing start on Verso during. Well, no, I could put it on CL probably. Thank you, Edelgod. I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you for the good luck, Cross-eyed. Hide that flag so we can fast travel back. Swap combo attack for energy. Alright, probably.
They seem so joyful.
Augmented critical.
I'm almost jealous.
On the surface, at least.
He who guards truth with lies.
Great.
Right. Can't put energizing on until I've learned it. That's kind of like the whole point.
That's cover path.
A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, so that sets them up for low health. So now I need to trade out Noko CL. And I got a energizing start. That's probably, hopefully that works out. Hopefully that works out for this random fight that I need to do. Hey Core, first run did well, but it had very obvious mistakes still. Did I put Duollistos on? I didn't. I need to put that on. And I need to do a spontaneous fight here to make sure I don't screw this up. Okay, so we are gonna try to do this fight. Give us, because we need to make up one extra fight to learn energizing start here, so.
Storm is coming.
I'm gonna elemental.
Converge.
I'll manage.
Now is our chance.
Okay. That's the best way I could think of to... That's a 30-second fight. Yeah, that's fine. So now we should have energizing start learned. And we can put that on... we need to put that on CL and Lune.
But
Yep, there we go. Okay,
Witnessing the
thank God.
sorrow of others.
I remember the last time I tried to do
Can't
this, I
help
did
but
not. I
feel
tried to
for
do one of the masks fights to bring it down. Try to use my hundo strat for on the mask fights, and it ended up adding like 2 minutes. That adding 30 seconds is a much better way to fix that. But yeah, that we'll see that on the split though, probably.
Interesting.
So after the split, yeah, hopefully we're still saving over a minute by the time we finish the split. Very unfortunate thing to have happened, but at least we have a good run where it can happen and we're still gonna be doing good. Okay, so CL, Lune, energizing start. CL needs glass cannon. Perso needs to take
These
off.
masks feel ominous.
Lune needs to take off augmented also. So augmented, energizing start, CL, energizing starts. Perso needs to take off his picto of energizing starts. I did take off CL's pictos.
Minoko,
Noko
what does
should
that
have his
mean?
picto.
He who guards truth with lies.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Guard as in protect? Or guard as in control?
Yes.
Yes.
That should be good. Okay. Hopefully there's nothing else that I messed up.
I'll manage. Just try it. Manage. Worth it.
So much potential.
Good.
Eyes up, person.
Careful now.
Not looking good.
I'll manage. I think I'll improvise. No time to lose.
That hurts. No margin for error. Lightning strikes!
You're actually doing more damage than you should be right now, Lune. What's going on? Oh, because I beat the contortionist, so my levels are higher. Makes sense. Okay, pretty much what I expected though that time loss to be.
I'm the fastest ball.
Okay. So the last 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes were kind of hectic, but yeah. Found a good way to keep the run going at least. But yeah, that's funny. Like, it's can all stem on one picto. One picto that doesn't even seem like it's that important, where you just start
This
the
kind of place never existed
start a
before
fight
the
with
fracture.
1 extra AP,
It's beautiful.
but you literally can't make your fighting strats work that go really like we utilize every little bit of AP on a lot of these fights, so the only way is to do an extra fight to try to do it. I wish I didn't rest at that flag too. I shouldn't. I'm probably not even gonna try to do the flag jump at that flag either in Old Lumiere. That can really mess up versus damage. There's definitely a better way I could have gone about that Chevalier fight in Old Lumiere too, even if Verso was full health. It's a good thing that I have a good start, because this is kind of like what I was hoping my pace would be without knowing that I was going to get such a good Goblu.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane.
Would have been nice to save a lot of extra time
Cliff just from looking at her.
going into Act 3 though. Like, I'll still earn a lot of time back on Paintress, but
Feels familiar.
would have been nice if I was like way ahead. But it is what it is. I didn't put the weapon on Verso. Doesn't really save it too much time here. You have to sit through 2 attacks.
Oh well.
Okay, they're all in low health now.
A bit of violence, yes.
Let's see, what are we doing up here? Combo attack needs to go back on Verso. Be 2 down right and then kill. Oh. Okay, so we're making a detour here for Superbosses percent to get shield affinity.
What have we here?
It has good speed and crit rate too, so we can actually use those stats here, but we mainly need it for the Superbosses for the extra damage from having shields on. All right. How we doing, guys? Stretch. Hydrate. Yes. Don't worry, he'll be back eventually. We gave him a tall order of groceries. He's gotta pick out the finest milk. Yeah. And whatever Kraeus's order was. Shoot the spaghetti monster.
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
Can't forget the SIGs. And put Shield Affinity on Lune. Thank you, Mosh.
What's that?
Patricia. It works for Siren.
Get it. Got it. Good.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Siren.
Nice, that was good. Oh, Ballo, you beat Clea and Simon. The Endless Tower ones. Nice. Good job, GG. It does feel so good to get through those, doesn't it? A little bit over leveled, so that's a little bit longer. Come on, Glissy. Probably definitely lose some time on this split too. Of course.
I die. So be it.
Lightning dance.
Lune, attention.
Let's carve a path. Worth it.
Let us stay here.
Here we go. Your time to shine.
$104. Okay. Want a hot dog? Add it to the grocery list that Gustav's doing right now. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose time on this split. Probably 15 seconds. That's okay. If I have a good monolith and paintress, we'll meet my sub 145 goal, which being sub 145 at the end of Act 2 here means I'm in a good position where I can do Act 3 very similarly to how I did it just in this run before. and we can get sub 3. Otherwise, if we're not sub 145 by the time we get Paintress, then that means I gotta pick up the pace. Not like it's Jover, but I gotta pick up the pace. Gotta get a few new golds. I have a new weapon with Verso now too. I had to do that extra fight.
We're finally there.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there. She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
I need to take Augmented off of Lune at some point.
Let's push forward.
Swiftly now. I saw your future.
Careful, Verso.
Go frantic. Hey, Black Cliff. Hello, hello. Thank you for the good luck.
Last ditch effort.
Let's push forward.
Music is so good.
Swiftly now.
Whoa. That matched my time, my split? Okay. I'm surprised. I thought I was going to lose at least 15 seconds. That's kind of a... Huh. Okay. You know, I'm starting to wonder, do I lose more time than it's actually... Like, specifically me, because I'm a little bit slow at menuing. I wonder if I lose more time trying to change Verso's weapon in Serene, like, for the ballets.
We can
I
finally
wonder.
reach the Paintress.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
Should save time if you're doing the menuing right at moments where you have your momentum going forward, but it lingers on for like an extra half second or second after your roll finishes after a jump, then maybe it's not worth it. And I mean, that should be a small piece if it does matter. Shouldn't be... Yeah, should be a small piece, not 15 seconds worth. I mean, I probably don't have the split optimized either. There's probably whatever I did in my PB. I thought what I did in my PB was good, but it probably still was far off from being good. Really, really good. Oh, that was close. Your cat is here? Nice. This has to be the run because your cat's watching.
The monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then. Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again.
No, what are you doing?
Again,
Geometry and how it pushes you, it's crazy.
teaching her children to paint, huh?
It's gonna be a little bit hard to beat this monolith. Like, it's not perfect, but it was good. It was good. Good. I needed the energizing turn linked. That definitely doesn't help with my time.
Interesting.
Whoa. Frame drop.
Who is she fighting?
Her husband?
Oh, wow. I think I still need to get D2 on my L as well. Take off Augmented on Lune. Yeah. Weakness gain for inverted, put on inverted. You can probably take off Augmented there. Energizing turn for critical moment on his Lumina. Then I can also check my L, I guess. Critical. Got D. Oh, I did take Augmented. Okay. Okay, I'm all good then.
We're inside her mind. These are memories.
How do you know that?
The chroma here. I can read it.
Okay, everyone's probably one level higher than what they should be right now. So I gotta account that into the skills here. So 34, 38. Where am I going? 34, 38, 61, 5. 34, 38, 61, 5. And I'm not getting this at all today. Or 38. 61, 5. Okay. So we're gonna Ice Lance middle one, slows them down, makes it so that we don't have to rely on their attacks killing us because their attack animations are slow. That guy's is fast. That's actually the fast version of the two that he could do. So that's good RNG. Then flee!
Spill some ink.
Don't do that, Mael. It'll cause a mess.
I don't understand.
Verso? Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. Let's keep moving. We're almost at the top.
Okay, I do have to counter attack one move here on Renoir 2, which makes me a little bit unconfident. Yeah, I've just got to parry it. Making a safety save. Okay, and I do have those on, okay. Going for cinema.
Let's push forward.
What do you mean? The cards have slipped. Swiftly now. Your time to shine.
Let's push forward.
It's not coming.
So little for us.
Good, okay. Gil doesn't get the extra AP, but that's fine.
Let's push forward.
Till me now.
I die. So be it.
Okay, good. I had to add all the extra shots, and oh yeah, my menu was a little weird and everywhere in Monolith, and yeah, so it definitely makes sense why I lost like 10 seconds. But that's good. We got through that. Now, Paintress. I died twice against Paintress in my PB. So, just don't die. Simple.
We're
Just don't die,
outside.
and we get great time
She's there.
save.
I can feel her.
We need to be as prepared as possible.
Blast cannon for
Once we
energizing
go
turn,
up,
swap.
There's no turning back.
Blast cannon on the ladies. Up. Okay, let me focus.
That hurts.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Take your shots.
Careful now.
Watch out.
I'm ready.
I've lived through worse.
Let's push forward.
That's lucky. Do you understand what you've done? You killed him. Who are you supposed to be? Doesn't matter.
I've lived through worse. I've got this.
Let's push forward.
If I die, so be it.
Time to take risks.
Bring it on.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Good, good. Good. Phase 2.
Careful, Verso.
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
Last ditch effort. I'll manage.
No margin for error.
Swiftly now. Time to strike.
Renoir thinks I would not defend myself if he used your face. How little he understands me.
Jesus. Oh, I failed that for a second. Oh, what? Why are you that fat? Oh, because I did the extra fight. I mean, that should be fine. I'll just do... Oh, wait, no, it won't be fine. Oh, no. Because she's gonna...
Verso.
I'm not
in here.
crazy.
I mean, it should still be fine as long
Doing.
as I get the shields off of Verso. Oh, shoot. Okay.
I'll manage.
Yeah. powerful. Should be fine. Should be fine. I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's good. Okay, thank God. Oh my God. Didn't think Lune could be too fast. I mean, I didn't even put in any more points in agility. She's just one level higher. That close. In this fight, Paintress, you have to... It's the hardest to keep all your stats in line.
Not looking good.
I mean... Oh, and you don't have enough for Defiant Slash. Okay, so definitely lose a little bit of time off of this fight optimally, but it's okay. We didn't die to Paintress. Thank freaking God. Yeah, I lost like 20 seconds, 30 seconds having to do that adjustment in that phase. That's okay. So I won. My goal was sub 145 or right around the 145 mark. We are just slightly over. So we are on, if I play very closely to how I did in the run right before this, we'll get sub 3. As long as I actually pull off triple Eveque and don't have to reset that fight. If I do my menuing a little bit better everywhere, we got this in the bag.
The corridor, you know where it is.
It also means I can't make a mistake on any of the endless tower bosses, not even Clea.
Our parents, he has...
Stakes are high.
The conflict... You will do nothing. The writers, and I can't. Verso traded. Although, if you I'll fight this. Can you handle that? Lest you... Good. And
Unless something goes really astray in Act 3, I'll probably try to... Yeah, I'll try to keep it going. But if I have, like, any big, like, 30-second, 1-minute time loss in Act 3, I'll probably reset the run so I can do one more full run. I might do one more full run after this anyways. It'll bring the stream pretty late into the night, especially with me having work in the morning. That's not something I want to do, but I can definitely afford to do one more run after this if I really want to, because I really want to get that sub 3. I really do.
Your father was the one.
Regardless of like gifting subs or not,
Why would he help?
I really just want to. I don't want to go on another weekend grind for the sub 3 super bosses next weekend, because I don't know if I will have the time next weekend.
He'll want you.
So that's the main reason why I put on this gift sub challenge, to try to incentivize me to get through this today, you know? I don't want to leave super bosses at a position where I never got sub 3.
Are you?
I do work tomorrow.
Save it. I don't need... You did what... Of course.
I thought you'd be...
I was. Everything I don't care. And that...
CL.
Oh, please.
Thank you.
As long as...
You got it.
I should also say that I do hope more people try out super bosses %. Right now it's just me and Zero. If we can get more people running it and it's active and people actually want to push it as a category, it could be a good category to add on to the leaderboards that incentivizes a category that's on current patch. Because so far, no category is optimal on current patch, so
We have to.
I'm surprised.
He's been.
If you and your
it would be a cool way to
you're fighting
allow current patch runs on
a whole...
the leaderboards. But yeah, we never got Simon % added either, so
Lune.
I was right.
And what would you have...
I
it would need to be a decently good push, probably.
What you know. I don't...
But I think it makes more sense to add this than Simon %, because Simon % is pretty much very similar to any %. This adds a lot of different value. But if it does get added as a category, I'll probably definitely return to it at some point. Otherwise, I have no idea. I do like super bosses a lot, but you know, if I'm gonna take a little break, I don't know if me and the hype around it will still stick. I want to believe that it will. because it is cool.
Once we're ready.
Hey, you're gonna try it on expert, Doc? Oh, that is. I hope that goes well. Scary. Oh, what? No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that was kind of bad. Continuing. Oof. I don't know. I must have accidentally pressed circle or something because I got kicked out of my menu before I finished getting overload.
Good stuff.
I didn't intend to do that.
Oh, lovely.
Interesting.
I believe anyone can learn the parries with time. Like, you just need more exposure, and honestly, I wish there was a good video out there that kind of taught,
Who's going to upgrade our pictos now?
like, explained the exact windows of where certain stuff was, you know? I don't think there is a video that helps with all the parries. Okay, so we have done some stuff. I'm not really explaining this very much, but we gotta get SKA's relationship up. So we gotta go through like 5 minutes of dialogue with him and then fight Francois. That's why we put Pain and Power on Verso. But we also wrote in the journal at the campfire, and that gave us Gustav's homage for Mael as a skill. We'll use that on Chromatic Lampmaster. We also, since we spawn right here on the next to Dark Shores, we decided to go into Dark Shores, get enemy res. That's the way to apply shields on us. That with shield affinity is gonna help us do extra damage. Didn't mean to split.
Oh, but you're the
Yeah, it'll help us get shield affinity.
Yep. You just...
That's
Use shield affinity effectively, but it also is a way for us to get some easy chroma.
unworried.
I guess he's not...
Cousins. That are
Yeah. What's up? So...
maybe not.
You're headed...
I
Alright, Monsieur Big Brain. I'll see what I can do.
What weapon do I use? Just Duollistos, the weapon that we get from the Duollistos fights. Everything is our regular setup that we have for Verso. The only thing added is Painted Power. Oh, and Overload. We do Overload to get us to low health. Because Berserk Slash goes burr when we're low health.
Enjoying this...
star.
I love...
Oh, yeah.
Are we talking...
Isn't that? Yes. Yeah.
We used to, in like Hundos and other things, have to upgrade our weapon. But yeah, if we unlock Overload and use that here, that just makes the Francois fight really easy, and we don't have to worry about any weapon upgrades. Yeah, I mean, we wanted to use Verso more often because he's really good, but Berserk Slash, like, it's a 3-hit move, so he doesn't get to do as much damage as Lune's NCL's like 12-hit moves or however many hits they are. Otherwise, he would be a lot more viable.
Are you? Oh,
You gave... I see.
But yeah, he's been considered a lot in routing, but yeah,
Yeah, well...
he mostly ends up being support after Duollistos just because
Alright.
he also does apply defenseless. It works so well with that weapon to have an extra turn to apply defenseless, but then yeah, also he has powerful leadership. He has good support skills that that a lot of other people don't have.
That's...
why'd you?
Oh, I was...
That's.
Yeah. He'd hate... What do you mean?
Okay, so the reason why we're talking to SK here is because we need to learn how to dive underwater. So Simon or Renoir's drafts and Verso's drafts are both locked out until we do this, so that's why we're doing this right away.
Better.
Make it
Sure.
worse.
Gee.
We're doing this right away. Once we get to Verso's drafts though, like that's gonna give us a lot of new DLC pictos and weapons that are gonna help us on this exact build that we need to take down all the endless super bosses very efficiently.
Don't call.
It also helps us like get a lot of other pictos and stuff from other bosses in the next hour or two, so that's why we're definitely going there first. Apply defenseless, use overload, take off, shoot 4 times to take off the shields,
I've lived through worse.
and burr. Nice.
Fine.
I'm surprised that didn't lose more time. My minion was terrible
You can leave.
at the flag in the Dark Shores.
Swear.
He really does miss her.
Now, Verso,
Glad I could help.
you do your.
Fluffiest.
You.
Thanks.
You.
There we go. We can dive underwater now. Hurry! We do need it. What? I was on Esquia? Okay. Didn't realize. I guess if I go on Esquia when I go back to... Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so we can also get pools of Lumina.
Interesting.
But here we go. Happy fun land. Hopefully I don't lose too much to the parry, to the rage baiter. I probably will.
Deepest layers of the canvas.
Okay, so Mael, Lune, CL, Painted Power, and Media Res on Mael.
Verso mentioned this place. But
I could have had a more
never
direct
showed
path
us.
over here if I climbed on the rocks.
It was his.
Okay, so we gotta balance the wee and the woos because we're gonna get Faint, Double Third, and Frenzy are the big pictos that we want to work on, and we need all the birthday cake to get Frenzy. So, well, both, yeah, we get Frenzy. I'm gonna say Double Third too. We get it on the path to Frenzy, but technically you can get it somewhere else. That's our first piece of cake. We need 3. We're gonna chuck this guy off the diving board just because I feel like it. No other reason. It's because it has the most direct path to this next weapon. Not again.
Interesting.
Oh my god. These balloons! Oh my god, that was terrible. Okay, gonna cry, Bully McGuire style. I'm just gonna... That wasn't very fast. So that we do that fight because it gives us trigger happy. We don't care about the effect on trigger happy at all, but the 1100 speed is insanely good.
Interesting.
for a lot of these fights, like with Sprong and a few other things, it essentially can be seen as giving us a free 2 turns when we have so much speed on. This?
What was that?
That's the wrong bot.
My
Yeah.
archist of nemesis.
Oh my god.
You mean Francois?
It's
Dude.
not Francois.
Oh, okay. Well, this is bad. There we go, Jesus. Well, that's not great. We need to get Gradient Overcharge. It's used on the Clea Unleashed fight. Yeah, that probably lost me at least like not great. We'll see how long Feint takes, but I don't like that. We need to get the SKM weapon for Mael too, so we base a lot of stuff, both for the Endless Tower Super Bosses, the fights themselves, but even all the fights from here until the end of the run rely on these 2 weapons very much. We're gonna need some pictos that help us regenerate enough AP after our turn has started to be able to use Mael's effectively. But now we need to get the strong picto that puts Barba Papa on you on the first 4 turns, but makes your 5th attack really powerful, and that's Feint. So we're gonna do this real fast. We need to parry 3 of these.
Brace yourselves.
There's one. That's like probably one of the longest ones he could do. And he did it twice in a row. How brush-tastic.
On me.
Nice. Okay. So it was kind of long attacks, but I think that's the first time I've done all 3. Like the first 3 attacks he did, I parried all of them. I didn't fail any one of them, so that's good. Okay, that's Verso. We have to get a cake here, so we are just going to ride the ride with everyone. Yeah, what a rage baiter. His rage didn't bait me this time, not too badly. Okay, yeah, so me getting Gradient Overcharge, that shortcuts, I messed it up, but me getting Feint there was really good. Even though the attack animations were kind of long, it was a good. So I'm saving a bit of time just because of that. Thankfully.
Oh, lovely.
Extra Lumina there just as a backup. Don't need to actually get that. Need to get this money though.
Good stuff.
Lune, Mael, agility. And then 60. Okay, cool. Okay, now we're gonna go fight Sprong, but before we actually go fight Sprong, we need to go to Yellow Harvest because we need to get Teamwork, Auto Death, and Death Bomb from there. Auto Death and Death Bomb aren't too important, but Teamwork is. Yes, sir. That money on the way. Still need to put on Mael's SKM weapon, so then trigger happy for Confident Fighter. Nice. Cool. So we're not gonna go back to camp again. So we're just going to set up low health on Mael and Lune right now, and carry that the low health benefits from here until the end of the game. So nice when we don't have to actually, you know, have to expect to make a camp visit every like 5 to 10 minutes. Where are you? What the hell? Oh, you got stuck on something. Okay, I see. Painted Power, Immaculate, Empowering, Take Off Energizing Starts. Painted Power. Off Energizing Starts. Powering Attack. Attack. Okay. I need to change that from descending to ascending. Where is that dodge rolled? Rolled. I don't know why I always say dodge roll. Horizon. Horizon makes me think a roll like that is always a dodge roll. That was a roll? I disagree.
Useful.
That was decent. Again, sorry if I don't go as thorough in all these explanations as I would like. I'm definitely going to focus on reading my notes, trying to get through these fights as fast as possible, and looking ahead at what menu is about to come up. So we're getting teamwork here. We're just going to shoot this guy, and he's dead. Three Lumina, auto death. Teamwork.
Oh man.
Oop. We do need to learn auto death, so that's why we have it on Mael right now, and we put second chance on, because it won't be learned unless you live in the fight, so we need to make sure she revives herself in the next 4 fights that we do. I'm gonna make a little safety save on the ground. And here's the first time you get to see the potential of how Lune's SKM works. So basically how this works is you can turn any stains to dark stains with a base attack. So we're going to use 1 turn to get the stains, the next turn to turn them all dark. And then the last turn, and we put Trigger Happy on CL to make sure she's fast enough to get 2 turns there without Cheater before Sprung. Put that all on, and Lightning Dance goes burr. I am surprised I lost time there. That was all pretty clean. Oh well.
Careful. Some expedition is
Probably
back
something in
here.
my PB where I might have like split late or something. I don't know.
Nevron roaming about. And it has a taste for expedition.
Okay, we're going to Yellow Harvest because we're getting one of the best pictos in this run. Beneficial something. Beneficial. I always forget the name. I want to say it's beneficial contamination, but that I don't know. That doesn't sound right. I always forget. But anyways, what makes this picto so good and why we should absolutely get it is because it helps us regenerate AP after our turn has started. So plus 2 AP on applying a status effect. That means applying burn to an enemy, which our SKM can do in Virtuous stance really easily with it one shot. Okay, it is contamination. Yes. But it also applies like at the start of a fight when you enter it with inverted affinity, when that gets applied on yourself, and also Barba Papa, like when we have feint on Lune. That gets applied on Lune, so she can get extra AP just from that happening. Really, really sick. Got Cheater from Sprong. We're gonna change that out for slowing attack. So now Lune, we don't need CL to be fast enough because Surf and Fair is pretty fast, so good. That's why we do Sprong right before Surf and Fair here. But Cheater allows, yeah, we'll get to play a second turn, and we only needed one intervention from CL to pull off Lune's super overpowered Lightning Dance now.
No margin for error.
Beautiful. I love it.
Finally, I killed this damn snake.
Energy Master trigger happy. Ben, first strike, put on it.
That's payback for eating me so many times.
Ben, or first strike. Now we're gonna do Gross Tets. To get warming up as a picto.
Not looking good. Not looking good. Let's push forward.
Where are you? Okay. So here's one of the uses of Death Bomb. It's a really hard fight, trust me. So difficult.
Flashing through the sky!
Flashing through the sky. Okay, we need to make a little detour to Frozen Hearts because Burn Affinity and Energizing Burn are here. Should have some time save here. Since we're, you know, Mael's weapon applies burn when she shoots
Why?
Virtuous, it makes sense that we might want to get some pictos suited around burn. Burn Affinity is always a consideration in these like runs that go into Act 3. One that's like, we just have to go into Frozen Hearts and it's usually like a 1 minute to 2 minute detour. The boss right by Burn Affinity is the boss that gives Energizing Burn, which we'll definitely want to. Helps a lot with Mael. I changed to Verso there accidentally. That was actually kind of sick. Huh. So you get to see the power of beneficial contamination here. So Lune is at 5 AP, but now applying Barba Papa every single turn gives you that 2 AP. Plus if you have like another energizing stuff, or I think she has Energy Master on right now. Or is that CL that has it? I don't know. But either way, it gets her enough for Lightning Dance. Okay, so now we need to start prepping for the XP farm, the XP Lumina farm. And I'm going to be focusing during this farm a lot. Slowing attack for team.
Good stuff.
So I won't go as in-depth as in the explanation as I usually do. And we got to do a lot of pictos and setup on DL and... yeah. DL and my L for this. Level 33 weapon. Cool. That Frozen Hearts gold is kind of fake too, by the way. I need to probably delete that gold.
Here we go.
Okay, but we're gonna go to the Chromatic Danseuse boss in Old Lumiere to do this farm. We need to kill like 40 of their clones. Pretty much. Okay, so IL needs cheater, trigger happy, beneficial contamination. Take to power immaculate glass cannon, the 3 biggest ones. Heal the yeah, okay. Cheater, trigger happy, bin. Cheater, trigger happy, bin. Okay, so I need to do my L's, 3 big pictos, pink power glass cannon. Okay. Nope. I think I changed the turn order, hopefully. It needs to be Lune, my LCL. Yep, okay, so we're gonna Ice Lance here to start. This is pretty much the only thing Lune does to change them to ice, because we can't shoot fire enemies with Mael with her weapon. But then we're gonna go to Last Chance, and basically we're just gonna shoot each clone. Every clone will give 5 Lumina.
Not looking good.
Every clone will give 5 Lumina. And if we take no damage in this fight, there's a 20% XP bonus
Your turn to
at the end, and that exponentially gets increased by 20% with every clone that we kill, actually. So we need to go about 35, 36 clones before we actually can reach level 99 for that exponential curve to rise up enough to get up there. But if we kept going past like 40, it like rises a lot.
Dance begins.
Doesn't matter because you're capped at 99 levels, but you're like, we could kill like another 10 clones and it would exponentially rise to like, say, level like 999 theoretically, if that was a thing. But in order for that to happen, we need to make sure this middle guy doesn't get a turn. So we're gonna delay the turns on the middle boss. And this is basically how it goes now. That's the gist of it, though. I'm gonna focus on doing this as fast as possible.
ready.
You can also put Feint on CL if you're worried about dealing too much damage to the boss. You want to do this at home.
This will hurt.
You. Oh, shoot. I missed a lot of shots there. It was last chance to get everything back again.
Not giving up. Not looking good.
We know when we can end after we've skipped Lune's turn 3 times. Well, not skipped, but after 3 turns of Lune, and then before her 4th one, we want to intervene with CL's turn on CL's last turn right before Lune's 4th turn. We also know we don't have to like count or keep track that deeply either, because all we need to know is like basically Lune's turn right after we hit Gradient level 3 or when she has 3 AP. That's the easy way to figure out when we need to end. When we've done enough loops. We're aiming for 195 Lumina from this farm.
Not looking good.
I can do it.
And it takes 5 minutes.
Not giving up.
If I mess up one thing though, I'll have to reset it all. Which at this point would mean a full reset on the run. Even one little thing was out of place. Picto Lumina wise. Wastes too much AP on my shots. Anything.
Not giving up.
They would just hit Gradient level 3. So I think this is where we end. Yeah. Should say when Lune is about to hit 3 AP. So I finish on this. That should be 195. Yep, cool. And I didn't see how long that fight took, but my goal is usually like 5 minutes, 5:10 on the in-game time on that fight. So hopefully I was around that ballpark. But now that we did that, we're level 99, we have so much Lumina, so we're gonna invest that all into my L. We're gonna get a lot more Lumina later on, but we're gonna use my L to get through a lot of these fights as fast as possible. But then we need to invest in Lune later, because she's gonna be the biggest damage hitter on the super bosses in Endless Tower. So 302, I also need 1 Lumina in you, so let me just do that real fast. We put 1 Lumina in Lune, and my L gets 203. So pretty evenly split, I probably, yeah. Elemental Genesis, Fortune's Fury, or Sacrifice, or down Z. Then I need to do this. Elemental Genesis, this is used on Chromatic Lampmaster. Fortune's Fury and Or Sacrifice, this is used a lot in the Endless Tower super bosses. Very, very good skills. Then you, I need to get guard down. Z used in Clea Unleashed. Steindal used everywhere. I think that's it. That felt pretty good.
Acceleration.
Okay, so now we need to go back to Serene, so we need to actually do some backtracking. We tried to see if we could route this out, but it really is needed. It's gonna take about 2 minutes, but we need to go back to the merchant since we actually have good money now, as opposed to where we are in Act 2. To go by Greater Powerful, which increases our powerful from 25% to 40%, and Double Mark, which, you know, 2 marks. Really good with multi-hit moves, especially too. Yeah. Hey, awesome. Love how you explain everything in detail. Thanks. I try my best. Even though I'm focusing hard on this run, I want to make sure that it's, like, what I really love about speedrunning is some of the routes that are developed, and a lot of time when I watch speedruns, like, you kind of have to just guess what is happening, or you're, like, really interested on how they pull off a trick. So over the years, I definitely have picked up on the fact that people love to hear things get explained. It just makes it so much better from a viewing perspective. So yeah, even when I'm focusing, I want to make sure that the core explanations are out there. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that you said that. So yeah, what Doc says. We're treating the 5 bosses in the DLC as the super bosses that we need to get through. But we have to, like, regardless of what, like, you might call Simon a super boss, like vanilla Simon and vanilla Clea super boss, but we have to beat those guys anyways to get to the Endless Tower super bosses. Pretty much I think the only thing that you would probably, like, if you wanted to include more like vanilla stuff, I think the only thing we don't include is Painted Love in the Endless Tower, really. Otherwise, there's a lot of other, like, super bosses that we have to go through in order to get to the DLC super bosses. So yeah, the requirement is just those 5. Yeah, they're really, really hard. Very notorious. Insanely difficult. I think that was right. I did that all for memorization. I've done good about memorizing that one. I needed to change the formation too, though. Lune, Verso, Mael, CL, CL. Lune, Verso, Mael, CL, CL. Lune, Verso. So now we're gonna go fight Simon. So to give you guys a kind of contrasting comparison, we used to route and do Simon % runs, and that would require maybe about 20 or 15, 20 extra minutes from the start of Act 3 to get a build strong enough to take down Simon efficiently, you know, like a one-hit kill build for him. To do these super bosses in the Endless Tower, we need a whole hour to just make this build. So really shows you in comparison how much more is needed for us to grind and just, like, go out of our way. Like, we need to look for basically like 3 times as much stuff just to be able to take down these super bosses in the Endless Tower more efficiently than it is to just take down Simon. But at this point, we can take down Simon very efficiently, so we're going to do that right now. Shortcut, greater powerful. I'm going to do this right now, too, while I have this fresh in my mind. Actually, we don't have shortcut yet. Never mind. I lied. Okay. So this is how Mael's works right now. This is the first chance we get to show off Mael. So the SKM weapon limits her AP to 4 on the start of every turn. But we have beneficial contamination and energizing burn and energy master, so we can just do this and we get 4 more AP to get us to 8, and we can do phantom slash like that. Or Steindal. That's what you want. You can get solo fighter and a lot of Lumina. Shortcut, greater powerful, warming up. Okay, let's go fight Simon. So we have a really big long jump down to Simon. We can actually, if we menu before we jump, we can do a menu the entire time down to Simon. So essentially like 20, 25 seconds of free, of like no time loss that we can menu during it. So I'm gonna try to, I need to read all this list of a lot of things that I gotta menu during this. So, pants, cheer, burning mark, rising.
Maybe we should turn back. I sense something powerful down this path.
That's
Need to recheck that. Okay.
go.
Still need to improve that last part. I think I did Lune's right. I'm actually not sure. It doesn't matter right now, but I think I did it right. But that was a little bit better than... That was good. Definitely could go faster on Verso's pick. So here, Simon has 2 phases. We are actually not even going to use Steindal. People always say how overpowered Steindal is. What about just Pierce? We love Pierce. Pierce is doing 9 mil right now. So that's phase 1, but phase 2 is 45 million damage on Simon, so we do actually need to use Steindal at this point. We also have greater powerful that Versa is going to apply. And remember, we have to shoot because it causes him to burn, and that status effect gives us AP. Like how I explained earlier with beneficial contamination and energizing burn, along with energy master. Okay. I was actually hoping to save a little bit of time overall from Frozen Hearts, but that's okay. We're overall matching pace, so that's good. On to Clea. We get 50 extra Lumina from Simon, by the way, also, so we're gonna use that to invest into Lune for the Endless Tower. But we also got Simoso, a level 33 weapon for Verso, so we're gonna use that actually on the triple Eveque here in the Flying Manor. But we do need to take down Clea as well to unlock Clea Unleashed. Simon the Divergent Star is unlocked for us to go fight now.
This is where she lived.
But yeah, if you see me not, after Goblu, if you see me not open the menu to put CL off, take her off the team formation, scream at me, because that lost me like 30-40 seconds my last run. I gotta remember to do it this time. Which that will be happening in like 1.5 minutes. I shouldn't forget. So there is one picto that we're gonna get here, and it's right here, right above us. Gotta make this little climb to get powerful mark. No, you shouldn't spook me. Don't spook me. I don't want spook as my alarm. Please. I really hope I didn't mess up any of my Luminas. Guess we'll find out. Thankfully, when we shoot off the shields, we'll generate AP during it, so... But we don't even need Steindal, we can just use Pierce. 8 mil damage. Good. Remember the menu, thank you, Maz. DL, bye-bye. We're just toggle her on and off just so that she's at the end of the formation because we need her to do intervention after Verso's turn. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so you want to see a very satisfying fight? Because I think this fight is very satisfying. We can't shoot any flaming enemies, so we can't like use my L for multiple turns to regain AP. On her first turn, Pierce is gonna be enough to deal damage to any one of these, but Verso, he's the real person that comes into clutch, so we gotta look at the locks, see who we can deal damage to. Flame, okay. Doom. We need to get you to low health though, Verso, so we're gonna do that with Overload. And Thunder Eveque. Get Berserkin. Intervene back. No more locks, just go for it. And look at that. Wasn't that lovely? Anyone remember how much pain these three gave you in your casual playthroughs? Isn't it so satisfying to see them get taken down that fast?
2 to go.
Bullet Fighter, Orcut, Powerful Mark. Burning Up, Augmented, Burning Affinity, Burning Mark, Double Mark, Energizing Burn, Double Mark, Burn Greater Powerful. And take off these two. I don't want them in my party anymore. They're icky. Wait. Energizing Burn. That should be all of it. Hopefully I didn't miss any. So we're gonna use the fact that we got Solo Fighter at the Renroar's Drafts Merchant. And we're gonna do some extra solo damage here. Ain't that lovely? And you saw we were doing like 8 mil damage on Goblu with Pierce. Pretty impressive to see Pierce actually do that much damage. But now that we're doing solo Mael stuff, look at how much damage we do on Lampmaster. Hopefully you'll see it. Hopefully I don't skip the screen too fast. That's 19 million damage. Not even using Steindal.
Just one more.
Okay, one more boss. And if it's not obvious, why we want to use Pierce is because the animation on Pierce is a lot quicker than Steindal, but also because we don't have to shoot for the extra AP. That adds time as well, in addition to waiting on Steindal's animation. Like, I'm just gonna throw a number out there, but I think it feels like it saves like 7 seconds every time we do Pierce over having to do Steindal. Yeah. 5-7 seconds maybe, I don't know. So it can be pretty big when we when there's like 6 fights like this where we do this. Nice. Okay, time for Clea though.
That should do it.
So Clea does need Steindal. You do need the damage for it. Lune ACL, trigger happy, burning mark.
It can't be.
Okay, nice.
Not looking good.
Nice. Ooh. 4 minutes. Very good, because that's like the last, I didn't fail the triple effects, I didn't have to reset it because menuing mishap this time, so I definitely saved, yeah, that's where those 30-40 seconds of time save came from. We don't have any more big time saves for the rest of the run, so I have to play very consistently for the next 20 minutes if I want to get the sub 3, pretty much. Can't afford any whammies, no whammies. Could be close. A whammy is a whammy. You don't want any of them. What if I said you got whammied? You don't want that. Sounds awful, doesn't it? Nobody wants to get whammied. Okay, so we're gonna go fight Osquio. So this is the first super boss that we're gonna take down. The first official super boss by the rules of the category that we're gonna take down. But before we do that, we need to go get our last piece of cake and go down the path to get Frenzy. And we'll get double third as a picto during this too. Faint, Frenzy, and double third together are basically the Infinity Gauntlet, like, crystals for Lune, I guess. She has all three of them, and she just goes completely berserk with damage. Really, really good. Birthday cake! Woo! I like cake. Oh, beautiful music. Okay, so this fight we have to do for double third. We don't even need all hits of the Phantom Slash, we just need the first one. Just because there's 3 enemies, we need an AoE move. That. We're on a train! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Alright, let's pierce this guy.
Last chance. Late shot.
And that gives us Frenzy. I am going to put this on her right now. Third, and then I need to put auto death on you. No, 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 no. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. No, that's... So I healed. I'm not at low health anymore. Yeah, I need to redo that. This is not good. That's not gonna work. Crap, because I'm on. I don't know, actually. I think the run's over.
Soon, you shall meet my oldest nemesis.
Excellent, excellent.
Who is you? Wait. You mean...
I think we do enough damage on Osquio, but... And I shouldn't have tried to go to that random fight. Yeah, no, there's no way. There's no way I can get sub 3 now. I'm doing another run after this.
We are close. Prepare the challenge.
Mael, you remember how to summon him?
I think I do.
Let's see how this goes.
Last chance. Late shot.
This should definitely deal enough damage. I'm a little bit iffy on if phase 2 is going to deal enough. Actually, that... Oh no, I last chance there. I forgot that she automatically can apply. Do you have an extra turn? Oh, I guess shortcuts. That's why. Lune is a bit more of turning.
Take cover! I'll do it.
Actually, I can use our sacrifice here. Proc her. Does she have shortcut on? No. Crap.
Well, well.
I can just use... Well, that's still fine. It sets her up for low health.
Not looking good.
And I can just intervention there. Yeah, that works, but it still wastes too much time. I'm not gonna be able to sub 3. Shoot. Unless, I mean, I'm gonna have to really focus up. Here, hold on. I'm gonna, maybe there's a chance. There might be a chance. I won't be able to explain any of the cool fights, but let me just like focus up. $225, 306. Okay, endless tower. We need to get greater defenseless in the first floor.
That's where she used to paint and create.
Good. Thank God. That's why we needed a Z for that, exactly for that move, by the way. Or down. Fortune Fury. We're trying to do Gradient Overcharge, so we're going to try to do Phantom Strikes to get to level 3 Gradient. We need 6 mil extra damage from Steindal here. Luna's damage without the restriction on Clea Unleashed, even when she is vulnerable like right now. It would do like 750 million damage or something, but with the restriction, It's just enough to do this much amount of damage. Okay, 69 mil. Good. Oh, thank God. I don't know if I actually save any time on that split though. Maybe 10 seconds. We're gonna get Clea and Clea's depth in this. This is why we do this fight first. I'm gonna put that on Lune for Chromatic Lampmaster. Confident Fighter for Powerful Mark. Heal. We gotta heal between all of these so we can proc shortcuts for more moves every time. 1 sec, right. Confident Fighter. Or Power Mark. Okay, so this is 5 phases. We're gonna take all of them down before Chromatic Lampmaster even has a chance to attack us. Very, very hard, but this is my favorite fight in the entire game because of how we do this. We're gonna use Gustav's Homage, the only time we ever use this skill, like ever in any speedrun setting. And that's kill 1. Kill 2. Now CL is gonna do our sacrifice to proc shortcuts, same like we did in Clea Unleashed, but she's also going to intervene my L after shortcut. If you intervene somebody after shortcut, it gives them an extra turn on top of cheater. So she has 3 turns now. Very, very cool. Very, very cool that we're allowed to do that.
I can do it.
So there's kills 3 and 4. Then Lune's shortcut is finally gonna come into action here. We're gonna use Elemental Genesis, the only time we use it in the run. Very good with Clea and cost effective AP wise. And it finishes the fight. Voila! Such a cool fight to get through. Takes a lot of effort to figure out how to get through this fight fast. Worth it because we get absolute cinema. Okay, I need to put on Escape on Lune, first life gradient, defenseless burn. Burning mark, quick burn. Ooh, okay. That. First life for need to heal here. This is gonna replenish our elixir for Simon. I did do greater defenseless, right? Oh, please tell me I did that. Burning mark. Burn and okay, Duollistos.
Show me what you can do.
You do need 14th degree. Rock with shortcut again. No need to use gradient overcharge for the extra damage. We'll do like 250 million with Lune, and that's enough to take down phase 2. Maya will take down phase 1 right now. I love that it's only like 2 million over too. Works out so well. Oh, okay. Plays death, first strike. Need a red. Oh shoot. I guess I could have technically kept that on. Come on. Yeah, I need to get defenseless. I need to kill him with the tent. Need to have all the solo things on us and play his death enabled.
Last chance.
Okay, that's gonna end phase 1. He's gonna remove us from the canvas, and it's gonna be up to Lune to close us out. Hopefully I put greater defenseless on Lune. I think I would have, I mean, Duollistos shouldn't have worked if, I don't think it should have, yeah, be fine. So we're gonna use that same trick with intervention after proccing shortcuts to give us 3 turns. Really cool trick. And set up Lune as we have been.
Let's push forward. Let's push forward.
And hope for the best. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The cinema is too good, but I need it to go faster. The cinema needs to go faster. I think that it is good though. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Absolute cinema! Yeah! By freaking 4 seconds. Let's go! Oh my god. I had to clutch up in the end so much. But holy... Look at that. Look at that. Sub 3 by 4 seconds. Oh. And for me, focusing on that run, I actually was able to get some really good explanations on everything throughout too. That was a good run. Oh my god, Doc. Okay, give me a moment. Give me a moment. Oh, we freaking did it. We did it. I don't gotta give 33 subs, yay! And I'm still like, let's just like go over our splits real fast. Like, so I didn't have a good Eveque. I had the best Goblu possible. I had a 4-turn Goblu. That was really good, and that set me up. And then I was doing really well. Lampmaster was pretty typical actually, but it was just very clean. The thing that made me worried though is I forgot to put Energizing Start on CL back in Stonewave Cliffs. So I had to learn do an extra fight in Visages, and I also accidentally healed in Visages. So I ended up losing like 1.5 minutes, not in Visages, in Old Lumiere. So I ended up losing a 1.5 minutes there, which was still fine. Monolith could have been a little bit faster, but then I didn't actually die on Paintress, so we were around that like estimate of where I wanted to be, around that 145 mark. And I knew that I could just go through Act 3 as I have been going through it, and it would be good enough. And we were doing pretty good. I wasted a lot of time trying to get the Gradient Overcharge move. Like, that took too long. I wasted like 20 seconds on that, but I did the Rage Baiter's like parry moves. I did all 3 of them the first try, so that saved me some time. And everything was going well. We were getting a little bit of time save. The thing that scared me so much though is I healed at the flag right before Osquio. So I ruined my low health setup. I didn't know what I needed to do to restore it, so I wasted like 30 seconds looking for an enemy. But then I realized I could have just set it up in Osquio's fight itself, and that's what I did. So Last Chance sets it up automatically, but then I could have just used our sacrifice that with CL and then intervention into Lune. So that's what I did to set up low health on Lune again. But because of that, and because I was like trying to figure out what I need to do, I lost a minute on Osquio. But by me just doing better menuing and like locking in and trying to execute my skills faster, I saved 30 seconds in the last 4 splits here in all of Endless Tower, and that was just enough to make us get the sub 3. That is crazy. You can't even like you can't even like make this up. We got it. We got the freaking sub 3. Yay. Oh, that was intense. Okay. Thank you all for the GGs. I hope you enjoyed that a lot. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for, yeah, just the GGs on this run, but for enjoying all the expedition runs all the time. It's always fun doing all these categories with you guys, so thank you.